It doesn't make sense for you to handle all the headache of having a claim, all the meeting with the adjusters, all the meeting with the contractors, all that stuff like that, when you can get a public adjuster who most public adjusters will do a lot of that stuff for you, and it's all included in their fee.
Can't I do what a PA would do myself? Want to look bad if I get one involved? Okay, these are both quality questions.
Yeah. So the answer to that question is yes. You can do what a public adjuster does if you know what those public adjusters know. So, like, if you legally you can represent yourself on your claim, absolutely. The question is, are you versed in general contracting laws and your state's building codes and your state's indemnification laws and your policy and all the verbiage in your policy and all the different leverages that the public adjusters use to get the carriers to pay for your claim? And the things that they need to compensate. And also, do you have all the same estimating software that the industry uses? And so there's a lot of things that a public adjuster bring to the table that most people, I would say 99% of the people aren't. That's not their industry. That's not their expertise like a public adjuster would be able to offer. So yes, the answer is yes. Technically, you can do what a public adjuster can do if you know what they know. The second part of that is, will it look bad if I have a public adjuster on my claim? It may look bad to your agent. It may look bad to, when you say look bad, meaning the insurance company may not be happy about the fact that you have somebody representing your interests. And that's because they have people representing their interests. And frankly, they don't want you having anybody represent your interests because that means they have to pay more money. If the insurance company is offering, like we talked about earlier in the show, if they're offering $10,000 and you get a public adjuster who shows them and proves to them why they owe $20,000, they're not going to be very happy about that. You'll be happy. You'll be super stoked that you have enough money to do the repairs properly, but they will not be happy about that. So if you're asking, will that look bad, meaning will the insurance company be happy about me having a PA? Likely not if it's a good PA. We get referrals. Just the other day, we had a new contractor come in and wanted to start working with us, sending referrals to us, and I asked how they heard about us, and he said that, well, actually we were referred, or he said, what did he say?
We come highly recommended.
We come highly recommended. I said, oh my gosh, well, who recommended you? And he said this certain carrier. I said, an insurance carrier? And he goes, well, adjuster for the carrier. And I said, well, that's pretty good. He goes, well, no, the adjuster said you're the biggest pain in his butt. and I thought, well, I guess that's a pretty good compliment then.
Yep.
And so, if you have a good public adjuster, the insurance company is likely not going to be very happy because that means they have to pay out a lot more for your claim than they want to pay. So the quick answer to that question is no, not necessarily. As far as can you do what a public adjuster can do, because you probably likely don't have all of the expertise that public adjuster has. And will it look bad? It will. Insurance companies, if you have a good public adjuster, insurance companies will not be happy about it, but you will be very happy about it. So yes, good question. I appreciate it. Thanks for asking. Definitely.
I just want to say, though, the rule of thumb that I have in my personal motto when it comes to things like that is, if I'm not educated enough in it and I don't know enough, I would prefer to have somebody who knows more than I do represent me.
Absolutely.
And anytime somebody gives me pushback for a decision I've made, apparently I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
If I make a decision to get somebody who's knowledgeable to help me, and then they're like, oh, we don't want to talk to them, then it's like, okay, that's who you need to talk to then.
Yeah.
Just live your life that way. Don't necessarily always ask double questions is my response to any type of thing like that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I do a lot of looking into the details of things and, the nitty-gritty. And
the nitty-gritty.
The nitty-gritty. And so definitely would encourage you guys, always talk to a public adjuster. If you're going to file a claim, never file a claim without a public adjuster, because the public adjuster works for you. They almost always will get you enough money more than what the carrier was going to offer you to more than justify their fee. It doesn't make sense for you to handle all the headache of having a claim, all the meeting with the adjusters, all the meeting with the contractors, all that stuff like that, when you can get a public adjuster who most public adjusters will do a lot of that stuff for you, and it's all included in their fee. Hey everybody, it's Big Van, and if you'd like to watch our show live, then you must subscribe and follow so it alerts you when we're on the air. Don't forget, if you or someone you know has a property insurance claim, hire your own adjuster by calling FADOC so we can handle the claim for you. We get you more and it costs you less. Be sure to check out the links below for more information and some very cool products, and we can't wait to see you and your questions and comments on the next Live Ask the Ox Show.